Alright, folks, welcome back. It is day 131 with Duolingo Japanese. Once again, MAKU desu. Minasan, konnichiwa. Yokoso. So, we concluded Unit 25 yesterday. Let's get to our total recall right away. First, by starting my tablet drivers. Alright. So, Unit 25. The topic was using negative past tense adjectives. The theme was basically having a terrible date. So everything that you can possibly think of having a terrible date. Although we're largely focusing on new vocabulary here. So let's keep that in mind. Roleplay terrible dates, right? Okay. So we have wakareru. Wakareru. Yes. Wakareru. To break up. That our only predicate? Yeah, more or less. There was okoru, okoru for angry. Okay, okureru for late. To give you an idea, to be late. Ugh. So we have the kunakata, right? Nakata. The negative past tense. E adjectives. Here's also janakata, right? Janakata. Which showed up once in this unit. It showed up once in a previous unit. I don't know if they're going to decide to compare and contrast them. The na and the e adjectives. Okay, things. We have yuka. From this point on, the phrase that I will remember is like yuka, yuka wa oh no. Beta beta deshita. The floor was sticky. That's how they complain. They're talking about the eigakan. Speaking of eigakan, we have Shin, like ego, ega no shin, right? Enki. Hayu no enki wa dou desu ka? How about the, or what it, you know, what or how about the acting, the actor's acting or performance? Okay. Other things for dates. Hmm. Oba, Oba Keyashiki. Oba Keyashiki. Haunted house. Oba Keyashiki. I don't know how I feel about going to a haunted house for a date, but I could totally see that being a thing. Detsu. Fine. When you think of lines. Konde mashita. Crowded. Konde mashita. No, Nagai Detsu. Long lines. Crowded places. Hmm. Main. Main dishes. Main. Oops. Katai. Tough. Like physically tough. Steiki wa katai deshita. Right. The steak was tough. Right. When you think of main. Uh main wa steaky. Main wa katai, maybe katai steaky deshita. Like the main dish was tough steak. Uh, bad times, I tell you. I try to connect all the vocabulary to a context of having a terrible time. Oh, right, predicates. Uh, oh, kenka suru, to have a fight. Right, kenka suru. Oh, um, thanks to granola, I remember this pretty easily now. I think. Yeah. Mondai or problems. Mondai ga arimashita. Taksan no mondai ga arimashita. There were a lot of problems. Something like taksan no mondai ga arimashita. Soshite genka shimashita. So there were a lot of problems. Then we had a fight. Right, something like that. And then we broke up. Wakarimashita. Wakarimashita. So after you have a fight and you break up, right? Apps, date no apuri, like date apps or something. And you sakashimashita, or sakashimasu. Kanojo, atarashi kanojo o sakashimashita. Or sagashimashita, like look for a new girlfriend or something. Apuri day. Using it like by app or something like that. Which introduced Kito, to be sure. Kito, motto ii hito. Ii hito o aimashou. Or aimashou. So I'm sure you will find a nicer person. You'll meet a nicer person. Or a nice person. It's probably the most positive thing in that unit, in unit 25. Got other choice words like, oops. Sayaku. Sayaku, the worst. Sayaku. Uh, hmm. Zannen? Zannen? Disappointing. Right. Zannen deshita. It was disappointing. Dake only, which is the other positive thing. Like, Sarada, Sarada wa, Sarada wa, dake. Oh, where does dake go? Yeah, Sarada wa dake oishikatta desu. Like the salad, only the salad was tasty. Something like only. It's like a consolation. Consolation, right? Like, well, something was nice. Not much though. Dake. These are kind of words I probably won't even use if I was speaking Japanese, like sayaku and dake. Probably not. Zannen though. Pretty useful. Ito, not so much too, for sure. Like being assured. Like kanarazu. Kanarazu would be another one. Largely tokidoki. Tokidoki. Other thing. What is this? 3, 7, and 15? Or kanji. Yeah. No. It's let's see. Right. Right. Bangohan. Dinner. Bangohan. No Kugatsu. Nanoka. Hmm. I think those are good. Oh. Honkai. Do you use Oculite programs for vocabulary or just straight Duolingo? For SRS is Duolingo is my only SRS. In the way that Anki is. Just that component. So let's see. Honkai. That's it. I think we're good. This is pretty good. I feel like maybe is there anything else to complain about a bad date? Hmm. Trying to think if there are interesting grammar words. Yeah, we're good to go. It's just 19. Let's see. 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 12, 17, 21. Actually, 21 is good. We're well over. We're well over. So let's do some unit 24 recall. What was 24? Childhood, but largely the theme was school. And I actually made a few errors yesterday. I made a couple errors yesterday, and we'll rectify them now. I noticed when I was thinking about it again, and then I went back to look, and my recall, and I missed two things. We'll start with those. So I messed the left side radical of this. So gakko, the right kanji, the left radical was incorrect. I used. Oh wait, no. I think this is still the wrong radical. Wait, it's E. Yeah, I think it's the key radical. Sometimes it's the other one. Sometimes these phrases have this one instead. But I'm pretty sure it's this one. I used I used this yesterday, this radical, which is pretty common too on the left side of words like these. Or characters like these. So, got coal. Got coal. So, 有钱, 有钱, 有钱. We're just going up. 중학생. 중학생. I mean,小学生.小学生. 중학생. And this is the error I made yesterday. Oh. It's kind of tough writing down here. So Coco say. I used the left kanji character I used was the same character in Gakko, the left side Gakko. But it's tall or big guy, or like not big but tall, which is then the next one is big, right? Daigakse would be college. We have shogakse, chugakse, gokose, and daigakse. And youqian is kindergarten. Then we got the phrase. No toki. When things in school. Haiku. Benkyo. Suie. Bijutsu. Bijutsu. Mangaka. Narau. Narau. Hajimeru. Yeah, I got Dake. That's from last time, though. We're about to start a new unit. Notice. Hello, hello. Hajimeru. I'm not saying we're starting now, though. I just realized what I said. No, not right now. Uh, hmm. That was a coincidence. Uh, Let's get this backward. Kibishi? Yeah, Kibishi. Coincidence. Guzen. 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 Dake deshita. Okay. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. How you say cheeky? Being cheeky. Kibishi. Kibishi. Call guy. Call guy. My E's are getting worse and worse as we're getting closer to the right. Seifuku? Actually, did your high school have a Seifuku? Yokatta. Yokatta. Ah, koyokatta. Nah, closest I got to was I went into a private elementary school with a strict dress code. That's the same by coincidence. Actually, I went to a elementary school that during the time in that elementary school, they tried to reform and had everyone dress up. So like that you had to wear like dress clothes. Basically like a white button down shirt, black dress pants and some sort of dress shoes for maybe like a year before I left elementary school. That's when I moved as well. The dress code thing was to try to get a very terrible situation to a slightly better situation. Didn't quite help. Right? It was one of those things. It didn't help that the elementary school was in a place that had poor socioeconomic population. So like enforcing a dress code and having people needing to provide dress for that too. Dress codes have always been interesting to you. Glad I'm not in charge of what sort of thing. Yeah, that sort of thing. I was not too into that either. And obviously, getting into like college and then graduate school, I think it's farther and farther from the whole dress code thing, right? Dress code is more like dress appropriate. And then when you have formals and stuff, you know when to dress appropriate, right? So it was more about being aware for dressing for the occasion. So that, in my opinion, that requires more due diligence and maturity than enforcing something, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like watching anime and having to remove subtitles because you don't have enough discipline to ignore the subtitles. It's easier to force yourself to do something or be obligated to do something. But as I move to a more affluent place, it's more like dress appropriately and take responsibility for the consequence. So their approach was a little bit different, obviously. So it's an ambivalent standpoint. The reason why I mentioned this school uniform is because in Japan, right, there is a very, very dogmatic answer to dress code. In fact, I would argue that there's a deep cut to the pros and cons and the double edge of conformity because of dress code and things like that. Right? It's very a different cultural history when it comes to dress codes. That's why I think learning something like seifuku is quite important. It's quite important. So whenever I see these like vocabulary like seifuku, I start thinking about Japanese culture, and contrasting it with the United States, which I've kind of gone through like places with dress code and without dress code. I feel like this is okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 13, 18. Suboptimal. Seiseki. Oh. Uh, I got two more. Oh, heck. They're the only two katakana. You know what I really like recently? There's a significant deficiency of katakana words. You can see a few here and there, but have you noticed that the last two units, like 90% of the vocabulary is not in katakana? Either that or I've forgotten most of them. They just don't stick out as much. Uh, I'm throwing in those one now. Spoilers. Bokshingu. Bokshingu. Jogingu. Jogingu. Yeah, Jogingu. I recently got surveyed, which is anketo. Anketo. And I think it's maybe the first one I got in 4 to 5 units. Anketo. Interesting. Your writing is really good, by the way. So much better than mine. It's tough. I think okay. Mada desu. I'm terrible at accepting compliments. So we're gonna go with the whole excuse. It's coming along. Let's embrace the Japanese, right? It's okay. It's sufficient. I mean, I write quite a lot these days, so long ways to go. And also, we still have to keep in mind that there's things about this app, this plugin, that is less than satisfactory. Although yesterday's Chinese review was excellent. Man, I think that one... So I don't save those things, but that one page, oof, it felt good. It felt really good. Okay, so this is all our review, so we're good. Right, this is 20 items. I think the Chinese side of things have made most of this stuff. It kind of trivializes this stuff in a way. Not that it's less significant, just that having to write... Where do you put the... Okay. It just has a 7. Where do you put the 1010? Where do you put the 1010 on chi in katakana? Like, is it in the little thing or is it to the right of the little thing? It's the first time this has occurred in Jogingu. Actually, I think it's on the list, so we can go take a look. That's a good recall session. We have a good recall session. To the right usually, because you know how they... Oh, interesting. So they actually slumped this a little instead of making it come back up in the text version. Like, what I mean is it's actually slumped a little. Yeah, because usually this goes all the way up to it, but in order to make a space for the 1010, they kind of like limped. They kind of limped this stroke a little down here to make space for it. That's what it kind of looks like. Can you type she out for me in katakana? Just to compare. Ready, set, go. Oh no, it's the same. Oh, maybe my she is just not. Oh, maybe my she is too. My she is too. Wow, that sounds really weird. My she is too erect. Is my she too erect? Oh yeah, my she. Oh, my she is too erect. Okay, all right. That explains room for that. My she's a little bit too erect. I'm making it too erect. So and I can see now that actually Soul has a super erect. I guess over the times of writing that stroke, its sense got too high, so we'll keep it on the down low here. Yeah. Yeah, it could almost, well, it can't, because these strokes will always be different. It can't possibly look like that because of there's no way you'll mistaken this and this. You know what I mean? It's difficult to mistaken these two. At least in my opinion. Like those are two identifiers. The left and right stroke like this stroke is, yeah, totally understandable. But man, you can't miss that one though. Like your ins, right? Your ins. If I only wrote these two, you would know which one's which. Right? This is so, and this is and these two, right? These two. Imagine if that's all they wanted. Imagine if that's the katakana. This is the katakana for she, and this is the katakana for tsu. Well, somebody probably doesn't. I know. But you do sometimes? I find that really difficult to believe. Sometimes. Okay. Okay, how about this? Let's say toki toki, you know, somebody, okay? Sometimes. I still find that kind of hard to believe. Does handwriting vary that much? I'm actually kind of curious. When you're looking at handwriting, does it vary that much when it comes to the stroke there? Somehow when I'm scanning text, my brain just tells me which one is right. But if I try to think about it, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like when you're scanning, if someone showed you you know, if I extended it really far, like here, and then I showed you this, right? If you're scanned this, sometimes you're saying like this can end up being tsu, and this can be she. I see it. Yeah, so I really need to stop erecting it. It needs to get trimmed down. we need to decrease the length. But I totally get it though. This is actually, it makes it even more obvious without thinking about it. It does make it fairly clear that this is, Yeah, so I'm gonna have to trim it a little. We're gonna have to remember to trim. Okay, all right. Health habits. Wait, health habits as in like healthy habits or whatnot? Ooh, I see. Undo shimasu. Undo shimasu is a returning one. Let's see. I went to the clinic once last month. Oh no. This is stuff that I don't do myself. Oh no. So sengetsu. Interesting. Ichikai? Is the same read? Let's find out.
先月1回クリニックに行きました。
Ikai. Okay, fair enough. Ikai, and the read is still the same. We were introduced to Konkai last unit. So Ikai. Once. Oh, I get why it's a time, like what type of time thing it is now. I see. Yeah. 先月1回、クリニックに行きました。Fair enough. I raw vegetables once a day. Oddly specific. Weird flex. Is this considered ichinichi?
1日に1回生の野菜を食べます。
I'm guessing that's ichinichi, right? Or is it... Yeah, ichinichi. Yeah, once a day. Ichinichi ni ikai. Ikai na... Oh no. Ikai nama no yasai o tabemasu. For raw? Yeah. No raw kanji yet. Oh, yeah. They didn't do like a reintroduction, like a different read. Yeah, that would be a good example. It also, one weird, not weirdness is they tend to only introduce 1 or 2 kanji a unit. So, probably gonna take a while. But Nama uses interesting. It's a different read. Is it still the same read? Yeah, what I mean is, yeah, it's Nama, right? How did it go from Nama, from what, say to Nama? Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'll remember that when I get it. So Nama uses that. Interesting. Okay. Do you eat fast food? Fasto food. Wait, actually, is it going up?
ファーストフードを食べますか?
Yeah, it's going up a little bit. Fasto food 食べますか? It's kind of flat. Food. I eat fried chicken about 5 times a month. That's not too bad, actually. I don't even get to eat fried chicken. When was the last time I had fried chicken? They just wanted me to say furaido chicken. Like in furaido chicken. What is that? Ichi kagatsu?
1ヶ月に5回ぐらいフライドチキンを食べます。
Why is that ka looking so... Wait, this is special, isn't it? Is that a small ka? This is unusually small, isn't it? Or am I just being a pep? Oh, well... Wait. Is this like a... No, ka is always that small. Dang. Sorry. For whatever reason, that ka looks really small next to Gatsu. Next to Gatsu. I'm like, is that a small ka? No. Ka is always that small. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Ikagetsu. Interesting. About 5 times a month. There's something weird about that ka though. No spoilers. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's in between something. So, you know, right? It's pretty obvious something's wrong with that ka. There's something extra. There's something extra there. There are a few things that I haven't looked up. I've been a little bit more complacent about looking up grammar stuff. There are like 2 or 3 different grammar stuff. Like konde mashita. Konde mashita from the last unit is a little bit weird. No spoilers unless you feel like spoiling. That's fine too. Konde mashita. So ikagatsu. Ikagatsu ni gokai. Gokai gurai. Yeah, gurai. Furaido chickenを食べます。Okay.
1ヶ月に5回ぐらいフライドチキンを食べます。
Yeah, 5回ぐらいフライドチキンを食べます。Okay. That is interesting. Wonder if there's anything there. Well, I'm gonna show you something. I don't have anything. How often do you exercise? Oh, interesting. Oh, どれぐらい運動しますか? Interesting. どれぐらい? Oh, どれ? Huh. Neat. I actually like どれ. Okay. どれ is a useful one. I go cycling for about 1 hour on the weekend. 週末に Okay, 1時間ぐらいサイクリング Okay, サイクリングをします。Probably something like that.
週末に1時間ぐらいサイクリングをします。
Yeah, サイクリングをします。Sure. Okay. No, why they're teaching... wait. Furaido chicken instead of karage? Are you saying karage? Yeah, karage. I talked about that already. And it's fine. We already know karage. Which, by the way, I specifically decided to look it up, and furaido chicken is not the same as karage. So this is more of a... Sorry, I said karage. So this is more of a furaido chicken, ego deal, or America furaido chicken versus Nihongo, or Nihon no karage. So I don't know. Maybe they're trying to do that. I'm not sure, but I expect to get karage at some point. Someone made a comment that you say furaido chicken in like KFC. Like if you go to KFC, you don't order karage, you order furaido chicken. So I don't know. I have no idea. It's an interesting point that I haven't considered. I often use the word karage for fried chicken, and I think most video games I play, right, when you're ordering food like at a place, it's still referred to as karage. So there you go. How do you feel about cycling? So how do you feel about cycling? because we did get Jidencha, right? Jidencha. So you could say like Jidenta, maybe you could do Jidencha, Jidensha shimasu. Can you get away with that? Jidensha suru? Is that a thing? Let's find out. Jidensha. No, you can't. You can't suru it. Yeah. I was gonna try to like, you know, be cheeky. Oh, you can do it that way though. Oh, I see. That really what Jidensha like that? Wow. That is a really interesting looking kanji. Yeah, it's probably Noru. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like suru, if you take the object and you just attach suru to it, it's like it works. It's like a slang term. Like, you know how I'm doing the English thing. You know what I mean? I'm being like American about it. Where if you take a word and you just turn it into a verb because you want it to. Like lotus, stop lotusing right now. So it'd be like lotus suru, you know? Like yeah, stop lotus suruing. So that's kind of what I think about when I'm like, oh, can you add suru to that to make it be like, you know, ryori suru, you know? Konyaku suru. Konyaku suru. They just keep throwing suru onto everything and find out if someone yells at you or not. It's a bit awkward to say it in Japanese, I see. Alright, so we're sticking with cyclingu o shimasu. Cyclingu o shimasu. Sure. Fair enough. Alright, let's get in here.
1回
Ikai. One time. Nen.
年
Nen. Ikai. Ie. Okay.
学校
12. Ikai.
1回
Ooh.
月末
Getsumatsu. Is this like the end of the month? Getsumatsu, the end of the month? I'm just guessing from the characters. Getsumatsu sounds like Shumatsu, right? So same format. So end of the month probably.
3件
Sanken. No, I don't have an example of those two radicals put together. Actually, this is a new radical. It's not to be confused with Toshi, because it doesn't overlap up here. It doesn't cross it over here.
1回
This is end of the month?
Getsumatsu.
Okay, Getsumatsu. Makes
1
sense.
回火曜
Kayon. I don't know what Kayon is without the thing. So it's no longer a day. It has something with fire. And actually, we haven't had this character stand alone or be used as some sort of other character yet.
1回
Kayon is also Tuesday. Oh, really? Just an informal way. Oh, okay, okay.
3件
What's this? Sanken. Is Ken a counter? It's probably a counter, right? Sanken. Maybe word? Ken? Is Ken word? This kind of sounds like three things, but I'm guessing Ken is a counter.
1回
Right.
インフルエンザ
It. Wow. That is actually so good. It's a counter for quantifiable articles. Oh, I see. Whatever the heck that means. Yeah, quantifiable articles. Like articles of what? Articles of clothing, articles of you know, like a quantifiable article is a counter. Oh, you know what I mean? Like when you're quantifying articles of something, it's a counter. So it's a counter for quantified articles, or are they talking about literal articles? Okay, this is really good though. I haven't considered.
インフルエンザ
Yeah, influenza. Wow, that actually works out really well. Influenza. Definitely not clothing because the counter for clothing is. Oh, interesting. The counter for clothing is very close to read in Chinese. It has a different crown. The article has the character has a crown on it. Oh, that makes sense. It kind of looks like hand as well, and eye. There's a lot of things going on there. Wait, what's the difference between the flu and flu? Excuse me? Duolingo. Hello? Hello? What's going on here? Do you want me to say the flu
インフルエンザ
or the flu? It has both of them. Flu, the flu, and influenza.
インフルエンザ
Wow, influenza. I didn't realize how good Japanese people, like the Japanese pronunciation is for influenza.
インフルエンザ
It sounds quite literally influenza. That's
イ
so
ンフルエン
good.
ザ
Yeah, we're gonna do flu heck articles, right? Heck articles. The heck with articles, and that's the one they wanted because it's at the
イ
top.
ンフルエンザ
Heck articles. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
インフルエンザ
Influenza. Influenza.
喉が痛いです
Nodo. Nodo ga itai desu. Nodo. Throat? I'll show you a throat.
喉
Okay. Nodo ga itai desu. Okay.
喉
Nodo.
喉もちょっと痛いです喉
Nodo
も
mo
ちょっと
chotto
痛い
itai
です
desu. Nodo mo chotto itai desu.
病院の予約
Byoin no yoyaku. Oh, hey. This is kind of a cheat. We already got yoyaku, technically. We already got yoyaku. But it was attached to a very specific phrase. Yoyaku, son of a... Oh no. I have forgotten. It's to make... Or to make an appointment for yoyaku o... Maybe it's oware? No, not toru, right? No, it's not. Wait, torimasu? Toru? Yoyaku toru? Oh no, it's not. It's ireru. Ireru is the one we got. Yoyaku o ireru. Because ireru was followed by the kanji introduction. So ireru is the one. And it's very complicated actually. Ireru. And honestly, I don't know the difference between even Toru, for that matter. I buy every usuri that has noodle on the packaging. They have some magic stuff in there. Menthol, maybe? Not menthol. Is it menthol? Yeah, menthol, maybe. Lotus. You're an addict. I'm just kidding. Kidding. You're an addict, a multi-billionaire, Michelin star chef, and a double secret agent who has, yeah, an addict for menthol. Got it. It's some herbal medicine we don't use here as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's probably a natural source of like it I don't know if you ever had this like syrup thing from Asian markets. It's black. It kind of looks like tar, but it tastes like molasses and syrup. And it has those herbal things in it, and it loosens. It really soothes out the throat. Like when you breathe out, does it get cold? Like super cold? It kind of just feels like your whole throat gets like iced over a little bit, but a gentle icing. I don't know if it's like a natural source of something that creates the same menthol feeling, but that's kind of the idea. My parents used to have this like black jar, this black mysterious jar. It's kind of like a scene from Mary Poppins. It's a black jar that looks like a mysteriously really dark syrup. It's quite literally black. And you just like a spoonful of it, and it kind of tastes minty, sort of, and it's very sweet. And then your whole throat just gets like iced over, in a nice way. We're not talking about like swallowing ice or something. I think it's something different. It tastes terrible, but definitely helps when you get, oh, interesting. When you've got, that really how they spell arerugi? No, oh wait, no, that's the wait. Oh, influenza. Oh yeah, that's how you spell it. Oh man, I can't unsee. Okay, I have a big problem. This right here, man. This character right here in katakana, I can't with this character in katakana. And it doesn't help that this is the other character. Oh, you did have a typo. wait, how's that? Oh, yeah, it is a typo. I hate you. I thought I was losing my mind. Lotus. Heckin' Lotus? Oh my gosh, Lotus. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's not the typo I'm thinking of. Oh, okay. No, never mind. It's still I'm still having problems. It's my fault still. Right? Why? Why did they do this? Think about it this way. Hear me out, Lotus. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if they decided to swap these? Just hear me out for a moment. What if they just decided to swap them? Right? 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 Natural languages, folks. Yeah, it does look like a capital I. Yeah. But the E is E. The E is E, right? E is the E. Ugh. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So, hospital appointment. Anyways, moving right along. Kino yoyaku wo. Oh, are they gonna introduce it?
入れました
Iremashita. There it is. Iremashita. I didn't even have to ask. They were gonna remind me anyways. Iremashita was only used once, and this is the only context in which iremashita was used. Yoyaku o iremashita.
お腹は痛いですか？
Oh, onaka. Oh, okay. We're getting a lot of breakup words. Now we got onaka, which is stomach. And we had onaka as part of onaka ka tsukimashita. As in hungry, so my stomach is empty, right? So, and now we get onaka standalone, which is kind of like yoyaku as well. You just get the standalone. XD and I talked about it. About onaka ka tsukimashita. Stomach being empty. Hungry. I'm hungry. Onaka wa itai desu ka? A carrot? Oh no. What kind of carrot are they gonna use? We'll see. Onaka ka.
痛い
I don't know. That doesn't look like itai, but itai desu. Utearai ni ikimasu. Okay.
はいお腹は大丈夫ですお腹
ka.
はい
Onaka ka.
Wa.
Onaka wa daijoubu desu.
大丈夫です
Hello there, Toad Gaming. Hello.
先月1回クリニックに行きました。
Sengetsu ikai. Wait, didn't we already go over ikai? Or did we not? Oh, that was probably from the guidebook. Sengetsu ikai kuriniku ni ikimashita. Oh yeah, this is the phrase from the guidebook. Jogging.
お腹
インフルエンザ。インフルエンザ。
床
床。
水泳。
Okay.
土曜日
土曜日
に
に
クリニック
クリニックの予約があります。
あります
先週
1回先週1回病院に行きました。Alright.
1日に
Okay. This time actually meaning 1日に Okay.
5
5
月
月1月
1回
1日に Wonder what they're doing with this. 山田
1日に
Okay.
1日
Why are you reintroducing orange?
オレンジ
オレンジはちょっと
Orange bacho. Oh, I know what they're doing. Now they're introducing orange as orange as opposed to an orange color. It's so cheap. I feel like I got cheated here. Well, I got cheated 3 times. It's a lot more difficult to Kicking. All right. All right, sure. A carrot. Ninjin. Wait. Ninjin. Ninjin? Ninjin.
人参
Ninjin. 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 That's fine.
人参サラダ
Ninjin sarada. What the? I'm telling you, every time they introduce like a vegetable, they put it along with salad. So you had like tamanegi, right? Tamanegi sarada, and like jogaimo sarada, right? Satsumaimo sarada. And just have all the salads. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a salad of every vegetable in Japan, actually. Whatever they can find, seasonal salads. Most seasonal isetsuno sarada.
ビタミンは飲みません。
Vitamin wa nomimasen. Okay, this is the like they're reviewing they're reviewing for nomu, the use of nomu for these things.
ヨーグルトを食べますか？
Yogurt o tabemasu ka? Tabemasu. Dude. Yogurt. After. In what way? No ato? Soshite?
ヨーグルト
Dude. Yogurt. Sorry.
1日に1回リンゴを食べます。
1日1回リンゴを食べます。Oh, I see. I see. Sure. Fair enough. That checks out.
1日に1回野菜を食べます。1日に
1日に
1
1
回
回
野菜
野菜を食べます。
1日に1回野菜を食べます。
Oh, it's a great, you know what's a great break right now? It's a great break from all the nakatta, katta, you know? Oshiku, like, I mean, omoshiku, omoshiroku nakatta. Or tanoshiku nakatta. You know, the yokatta. All the heckin' katas. It's a great break.
1日に1回野菜を食べます。
I will savor this for a moment. For a day or two. たまに、アレルギーの薬 Yes, 薬を飲みます。Nice.
薬
I can get behind. Actually, it's more like 毎朝 or 毎日. It's more like 毎日. Okay. Right. What's it? 人参.
人参
Yeah, 人参. It's a little less. 人参. 人参.
お腹
お腹.
勉強水泳喉
よく生の野菜を食べますか？
I can't help but think of nodo as a node. Like a node. Or like a nodule. As opposed to throat. Man. Yoku nama no yasai o tabemasu ka? いえ、でも、一日に一回、オレンジジュースを飲みます。That's not an that doesn't count. I guess it kinda counts.
たまに
I feel like that's something someone like Lotus would tell me. Like, I'm gonna ask him like, hey, have you had your fruit? But I drink orange juice once in a while. I'm like, that doesn't count. Just kidding. たまにヨーグルト
ヨーグルト
を食べます。ヨーグルトを食べます。Okay. Have you eaten veggies? I ate a potato. I feel like that's kind of, that counts, right? Yeah, I feel like I feel like that's kind of the comment I would get from if we talked about these things. Like, oh, you know, did you drink water today? Did you drink enough water today? Did you stay hydrated? And you're like, does coffee count? Like, what? You what me? Does coffee count? I'll show you a coffee. Counting a diuretic as a form of hydration. I actually had this conversation with coworkers a lot in college. Like, someone would bring in like 4 servings of coffee in their thermos, right? In their portable thermos. And they'd be like, we would think every time, like every an hour or two, it's like, well, there he goes. He's going to the bathroom again. It's like clockwork. It's like, oh, it's noontime. You know, in 15 minutes, there he goes to the bathroom. Meanwhile, everyone else has their water bottles. There's always that 1 or 2 guy, right? That hydrates with diuretics. You know? I can see it now. You're that guy, Lotus. You're that guy. You're that guy that drank 4 cups of coffee in order to stay hydrated. I'm just kidding. Or am I?
1日に
What the? Why do you do this? It's not it's not Suitachi, right? Is this supposed to be Ichinichi or it's Suitachi? This time it's supposed to be Ichinichi, right? Ichinichi. Now it's the reverse. Oh my gosh, now it's the reverse. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, but it's in the reverse situation now. Now it's not heckin' Suitachi, it's Ichinichi. And they decided to, oh gosh. Alright,
1回
it's fine. 一日に一回ビタミンを飲みます。I can duo, please.
回
Kai. Oh, hey, standalone Kai. What do we have? Ooh,
数
Kazu. What does Kazu mean? Oh, wait.
数
Kazu. What does Kazu mean? Because I already know this character, but not because of this. Actually, I don't know its standalone meaning though. This is Shu. Shu. I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shu she. Shu she. Interesting. Does it have anything? Oh, it's number. Oh, wait. That's fine. You know, su she. So shu she is math. Neat. And she is more like study. So like if it's like number plus study equals math, then here you go. Because she is this. Oh, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's the same it's the same in Mandarin. There you go. Wow. You love it when Japanese and you love it when Japanese and Chinese are on the same page, right? Although the read is not the same, but still, yeah, it's quite literally two put together. It's also math. So interesting. I'm gonna be curious if this means number. Because I have another instance of a number. Like it's number something, but it's more like a ban. So I have a example so far. D, but it's more like ban in Japanese. So I'm curious if they use this for number in the same sense as Japanese. That's kind of cool. Neat. Very neat. And this is dog.
Inu.
Inu.
Hito. Kai.
Somebody already said it a couple times. And because isn't this kanji also in Daijobu? Or is it Genki? No. Is it Daijobu? Is this kanji in... Oh no. Ganbatte? Sorry, Ganbatte? Or is it Daijobu? It's one of them. Something like this looks in one of them. Oh no, it's Daijobu. Yeah, Daijobu. Is there a kanji like this in Daijobu? I'm trying to remember random things. It's fine. Kai.
Kai.
Let's
Kai.
keep moving.
揚げ物が大好きです。
Agemono. Wait. Agemono? Agemono? Something.
揚げ物。
Fried food? Oh, I wasn't thinking of that. Agemono ga daisuki desu. Me too. I haven't had fried food in so long. Agemono. Agemono.
揚げ物
Agemono. Agemono wa amari tabemasen. Demo, fried chicken, of course.
フライドチキン。
Fried chicken ga daisuki desu.
ファーストフードはちょっと。
Fast food wa chotto. It's kind of, you know what's a funny, interesting thing about this? When we're thinking about fast food, right? You know what's weird about my thoughts about this? I don't know if Japanese people feel the same way, but fast food is often also kind of associated with junk food, right? We talk about this quite a bit in the United States, but there are cultural differences in terms of what is the most perceived junk food. So when I think of fast food / junk food, I actually think of ramen. Because that's what it is. So whenever here's a little like cultural schism, right? There's a little like cultural dichotomy. A lot of people, in the U.S., when you think of fast food, it's like, yeah, sure, burgers. Oh, it's the same as karage. Oh, it's the same as karage. I was thinking of omiyage, but is the ge in omiyage the same thing too? Like the expression ge? I don't know as well. So you think about burgers, right? You think about burgers, but ramen is the most common fast / junk food. And when I think of like fast and junk food in Chinese, like in Chinatown and stuff, honestly, it's kind of like a bakery in a way. So it's so weird. So what I mean by this is, nah, omiyage is, oh, okay. So it's different. I see. Different kanji. I was that the first thing that came to my mind was omiyage when I heard agemono. So I don't know. So for example, like fast food, what is fast food and junk food? Well, if you think milkshakes, right? Milkshakes. And I don't like the word junk food, because often in the end is something fast isn't necessarily quote unquote unhealthy per se. It's moderation, right? The reason why fast is potentially unhealthy is because it's accessible. So you are more likely to overconsume. Right? It's new calorie dense, and I get it. We're not talking about the thing where like preservatives and that's not what we're talking about here. Like preservatives, processed, that type of thing per se. We're talking about more like if you go to Japan, honestly, or if you're in Japan, I actually consider like ramen to be the most characteristic fast food and junk food that people eat. But if you're coming from outside, you don't typically look at it that way. Like when I think of fast food, I think of ramen. Like ramen is fast food. If you go to a Chinese bakery and get like a milk tea and a egg tart, that's fast food. Really. If you get a bubble tea, that's fast food. Yeah, like soba is fast food, but it's not that bad for you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love soba, by the way. Oh man, Lotus, when you go to Japan, you got to, head out in the countryside and get some like I always imagine when I go to Japan, I want to go to like a countryside place where those like novelty places where you're near a spring and it's like a tower, like it's towering over some sort of hillside mountains with forests, and then you just have soba, like ice cold soba served to you with some really mild dipping sauce. That sounds amazing on a hot day. Dang. Sorry, I think of chilled soba all the time. Cold noodles is fantastic. Yeah, cold soba noodle. Not that you can't do it here. Just in Japan, it's kind of a thing. I still eat cold noodles now. It's like a very delightful alternative when it's really hot out. Soba is your classic one. Oily. Interesting. Oily. Okay. Fasto. Fasto food. Fasto food wa chotto. Okay. Like, here's Lotus. Here's the deep cut, like a slight deep cut. A salad is fast food. Let's just think about that for a moment. Like, what is faster than eating something raw? Like, what I mean is, if you went to a convenience store and bought a banana, that's fast food. You know what I mean? I'm being a little cheeky and trolly, but if you think about it, what I would do that intentionally. Like, oh yeah, hey, what did you eat for lunch? Fast food. It's like, oh, so you went to McDonald's or something? No, I had a PB&J. I mean, if you go to a place and they say, hey, can you make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? It's gonna be fast. And fast food places do serve salads, although yes, the dressing causes the quote unquote overeating and stuff. I get it, like ranch dressing, for example. Yeah. Anyways.
Fast food.
Fast food. And there it is. Toki fast food food o tabemasu. And there it is.
食べます。
There's the hamburgers. The
天ぷらも
hammies.
脂っこいですよ。
Do you, real talk, Lotus, do you have this sometimes, okay, when you know someone pretty well, let's just say you know someone pretty well, right? Do you ever have this like urge to, like, as a person who knows more than one language, do you ever have this urge to tell someone something just absurdly wrong and inaccurate just to see if they'll ever fact check you? If you know what I mean. Do you ever have this sudden urge, like, hypothetically, let me think. What if we told this person that, we're not talking about like vulgarity and swear words. That's kind of like not as interesting. But I'm talking about more like like made up like facts or like humor facts. It's like, did you know? And then you tell them later, like you don't like let them fester, but you tell them later. It's like, did you know I have this really interesting story about soba and the origin of soba, and you build like this incredibly elaborate story only to tell them at the end, it's like, yeah, I made that all up. Because you're like, as a person who knows another language, like there's a high chance that you might know something that they don't, and they would like kind of defer to you as a source of potential self-interest or source of information. You're too much of a Boy Scout? Well, you're no fun. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have British family. Every time I think of ranch, I think of how difficult it was to explain the concept of ranch to them. It's like blue cheese, kind of. Ooh, man. I've heard that phrase before, actually. I've heard that phrase before. I've used it probably to some extent too. Like, oh, it's like blue cheese. And then when I've heard someone tell me that, I am actually the recipient end as well. The first time someone tried to describe to me, not ranch, they tried to describe me what blue cheese was like, and they're like, oh, it's kind of like ranch, only it tastes, there's something in it. And when I taste blue cheese, I'm like, someone was being very generalized. Yeah, someone once told me, because I had ranch before being American, right? But I had far less frequency with blue cheese. And do you know why this conversation always comes up? It comes up because there's furaido chicken, karage. When you're thinking about it in the United States, when you're asked, do you want ranch, blue cheese, or I kind of go with honey mustard a lot of times, but blue cheese and ranch, like. So one day, I remember I was having something when I was younger that looked like ranch, right? but it was blue cheese. But I didn't know it was blue cheese. I was like, wow, this ranch kind of tastes interesting. And then someone told me, it's like, oh, it's blue cheese. It's kind of like ranch. I'm like, no, it's not. At least that's some of my early experiences with blue cheese and ranch. When you open the package, right, you see the sauce. You see the sauce and you're like, that kind of looks like ranch, but is it blue cheese? I mean, they kind of look like each other, but then you taste them like, I haven't had blue cheese or ranch in a long time. So I agree with the statement sometimes, like it's like blue cheese, provided you don't remember, or you're kind of like, it's been a long time since you had blue cheese or ranch, so you're not quite sure which one it is. At least that's my opinion. I don't usually use ranch and blue cheese too often. I'm more of a honey mustard kind of guy. Maybe like something slightly bitter to complement whatever. Like if the wings are sweet, I want something slightly bitter, maybe citrusy, right? To cut, like acidic to cut the wings with, as opposed to putting more of that stuff onto your wings. What kind of dipping sauce are you, Lotus? Fess up. You're a blue cheese kind of guy, aren't you? I swear if you say Gouda, we're not friends anymore. I'm just kidding. I have no idea whoever went with Gouda on imagine putting Gouda on chicken. On fried chicken. That sounds really fancy, but it also sounds overpowering. Tempura. Okay, tempura mo. I'm so hungry now. Tempura mo. Apura koi. Apura koi.
脂っこい
Apura koi. Apura koi でしょ。Wow.
脂っこい
Apura koi. Oh, oily. That's a mouthful. Tempura. Mo. Apura koi. Honestly, I don't think tempura is that oily. Although, then again, my relatives speaking is fried American food. So, you like ranch? Basic? Oh, okay. You're a ranch person. You don't like honey mustard? I had ranch for the longest time, and then I discovered honey mustard. Oh, when did I discover honey mustard? It's a fast food chain. It's definitely a fast food chain, but I forgot which fast food chain offered honey mustard. You're on day 61 of Spanish virus. Keep it up. Day 7 of German. Very, very nice. You're not part of that Szechuan sauce? You like honey mustard with German pretzels? Ooh, that's kind of lovely too. Yeah. What about whatever Szechuan sauce is? I guess it's like sweet and sour, maybe? I have no idea what it is. I actually never got it during the hype, right? During the Rick and Morty hype. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's sweet and sour sauce. The Chinese sweet and sour sauce.
とんかつはとても脂っこいです。
More so the Americanized Chinese sweet and sour sauce.
とんかつはとても脂っこいです。
Oh, tonkatsu. Tonkatsu.
とんかつ
Tonkatsu. Tonkatsu wa totemo something.
とんかつはとても脂っこいです。
Abura koi.
脂っこいです。
1ヶ月に2回
Wait, are they gonna explain
1
this?
ヶ月に
No. They're not gonna explain this. Wait, the ka isn't as small here. Oh, so this is the IME size. Okay. Ika getsu?
1ヶ月に2回
Oh, it's getsu. But it's not gatsu. Ika getsu. Ika getsu ni 2 Okay. 2 times a month. Wait. No. If I had to guess... No. We're not gonna guess. I was gonna say maybe ka... Oh, wait. Is this like the same ka as in non-specific ka? As in like unknown ka? So like it's once a month, but you don't actually know when in that month. So they added ka here because it's like in any of the month. Oh, the full correct way to write this is, oh, they use ke? Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not that ka. Never mind. It's already ruined. You ruined everything, Lotus. Oh, it's pronounced ka though. Oh, okay. It's ruined. It's all ruined. You ruined everything. Now I'm never gonna get my satisfaction. I can't believe you. How dare you? Alright, that sounds pretty cool. Sounds cool. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for it. That does make sense though. I've seen that notation before. I haven't seen this notation before. So how do I reconcile this? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I don't understand. Amerika ist nicht der wunderbar. Okay. At least I know what that means. America is very wonderful. Or is... Wait, Neek? Neek? What is that again? Neek? Is that not? Or is it not? Is not very wonderful. Are you trying to tussle here, Virus? Are you trying to tussle?
1ヶ月に4回弁当を食べます。
Okay.
1ヶ月に
1ヶ月に
1ヶ月に4回弁当を食べます。4回。
Okay, so nothing changed there either. So what we have 4, ni, and each e. Wait. Oh, I wasn't listening. Is it nikai? It's probably nikai, right? So it's not a weird ni.
1ヶ月に4回弁当を食べます。1ヶ月に4回弁当を食べます。
Bento. Where's bento?
弁当
Bento
を食べます。
That doesn't change my question. Alright.
脂っこい食べ物は好きですか？
Abura koi. Oh, and you know what? Bentos are fast food too. Lotus. What did I ask? Nicht. What is nicht? Nicht. Is that not? Virus? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. Okay. About thing. Abura koi. Abura koi. Tabemono wa suki desu ka? Bento are definitely fast food. Seems very convenient. Yeah, I know, right? And I think bentos are pretty like nutritionally sound, right? I get the whole fast food maybe obviously not as quote unquote consistently tasty because it's fast. You know what I mean? Like it's fast. It's probably also prepared ahead of time and all that stuff. But nutritionally, like packed lunches are packed lunches, man. If you go to school and had a PB&J, that's still PB&J. Although it would be interesting if that kind of thing happened in the United States, like sell box lunches. What would box lunches look like? Lunchables? What's the closest thing to a box lunch that the United States have? Probably whatever to-go bag in your deli, at your local deli. If you go into like a meat place, like a deli, right? And then you just get a sandwich to go. That's technically fast food. Oh yeah, box salad. Yeah, right. At Trader Joe's. That kind of thing. So those things can rock too. Oh man, fast food has such a different thing now. I think oftentimes when people talk about fast food, they're talking about cheap fast food, or like what I mean is not cheap in the sense of they can be inexpensive. They are often inexpensive for sure, but what I mean is like incredibly cheap, like to keep costs down, right? Cost down for both. It's cheap food for a cheap price, kind of speaking. But at the same time, when I think of fast food, fast food ironically is not that like cheap nowadays, like the same fast food that most people are talking about. But when I think about fast food, man, there's fast food that isn't cheap for a long time, like getting a fresh, or like getting a nice hoagie at your local deli. It's still quite affordable too as well, but it wouldn't be the same. Kind of like Chinese takeout a lot of times. The Chinese takeout is like, well, it's certainly obuda koi, right? No, abuda koi, right? Abuda koi. But that's not what's making it unhealthy. It's the overeating. That's what's making it. And it's very affordable. So when it's very affordable, you are also more likely to overeat as well. You're more of a fast food guy, TBH? I mean, getting some sliced meat and buying some bagged greens and assembling a sandwich, man, that's fast food 101, right? It's really unhealthy. That's literally not what I'm saying. That's literally why I'm disagreeing. So it's interesting when you say you're a fast food guy, you're really specifically talking about a very specific type of fast food. Yeah. Subway and McDonald's, like there's a Subway moderation. Like if you look at the nutrition of Subway, it's, yeah, like the whole unhealthy thing is really, really jarring to me, especially when you understand how nutrition to some extent works. Even the basic foundational understanding of nutrition, right? Anyways, I digress. Wait, is this Ichika? Wait. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Is it Ika? Probably Ika. Ika Getsu ni Ichika? 月に5回5回フライドチキンを食べます。I gotta listen to this. I don't actually know anymore.
1ヶ月に
Okay.
1ヶ月に
Okay. 1ヶ月にI mean, you have the most basic order in Subway. Literally foot-long grated cheese. That's it? Oh, okay. I mean, that certainly covers your carbohydrates for the day, right? It would be very healthy for a runner if you do so run. What's unhealthy is people's eating habits most of the time when it comes to those things, not the food itself. I think it's a really hotly, maybe this might be a hot take here, slightly hot take, but generally speaking, it's the person who has the unhealthy eating habit, not the thing they're consuming. Inherently, most of the time, actually. Discipline. So I eat ramen, and basically this unit is making me think of all this stuff.
1ヶ月に
I blame the unit. You're spreading big Coca-Cola propaganda, Mark.
1ヶ月に
Some food is unhealthy. Yeah, see, I can't wholeheartedly say that either. Yeah, I can't wholeheartedly say that. There are some chemicals and some things that are particularly reinforcing behavioral patterns, right? Out of convenience. But no, yeah, not even the people who pioneered it. Like if you ask individuals who evaluated and tested things like high fructose corn syrup and stuff, the most conservative thing you can say from a very, very neutral standpoint is that they are calorically dense products, and it entices people to be prone to overconsumption. So I can't actually stand. I'm fine with how other people perceive it, as in like someone can perceive soda as unhealthy because they are inclined and have the propensity to overconsume Coca-Cola. So it is in fact an unhealthy food to that person, right? So that makes sense. Now, in terms of like the whole thing about consuming of aspartame or like in Diet Coke or like high fructose corn syrup and whatnot, that is largely unfounded. So it's not too, and propaganda would suggest that you should drink Coca-Cola because it's healthy. I'm not saying it's healthy. That would be like that would be like binary, as in what something is unhealthy doesn't necessarily make it if it is not unhealthy, it doesn't make it healthy, right? It is a temptation. High sugar volume is exploiting exploiting the receptors of humans. Like high dense caloric things are made in a way that plays to our body chemistry, that allows us to really like those things, because inherently lots and lots of energy is very desirable. Now we understand that excess energy has their consequences too, so it still comes down to the moderation, right? Moderation. But that is far less acceptable than simplifying and generalizing food as unhealthy and healthy. That makes it a lot simpler, right? A lot simpler to understand. So if you want to be healthier, you can avoid sodas. right? It makes the decision very clear. So not only is saying that Coca-Cola is unhealthy or saying Coca-Cola is healthy, either or is an oversimplification. However, it's very convenient. Kind of like when we talk about Japanese. You could say Japanese is hard or easy and then be done with it. That's pretty much how that works, right? It makes the decision making a lot easier. I want an easy language. And do you think Japanese is hard? And if you say yes, then that person will go look elsewhere. So if you think Coca-Cola is unhealthy, then you look elsewhere, right? So labeling things as unhealthy is just as propagandistic or agenda filled than labeling something healthy. It's kind of like the organic things, like organic salads. Right? At least personally. Do I drink Coca-Cola? I actually don't. So there you have it, right? I don't drink sodas very often. Actually, most of the time I'd be drinking tea. But that tea has a lot of sugar in it. So I'm still consuming sugar with my tea. And we're talking about like cold tea.
1ヶ月に
1ヶ月に
5回
5回
お
ramen.
ラーメンを
Wait, how did this work? Oh, right. Okay. Yes, that's how that works.
食べます
Tabemasu. Good old cup of... no, I like cold beverages. So they're sweetened. These are tea that are sweetened with sugar. So like we're talking about like sweet teas. Instead of brew teas. Like sweetened teas. Sweet teas. I like sweet tea. They're my carb source after a run.
たまに
Tamani. So like no, I don't boil anything. Like we're talking about like beverages. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we're not kettling it up. My beverage for the day that's sweetened is bottled sweet tea. Not British enough, mate? Well, I don't know if you realize, but I'm not British. Yeah, not British enough. That's largely because I'm not British. I'm not entirely sure where that's going. Amani, you got Rishi. Okay, you gotta be careful about saying things like that. That might be, yeah, you want to be careful about that. Yeah, I don't think those, don't forget definitely don't forget YouTube's term of service. You probably want to delete that.
揚げ物
たまに揚げ物も
も
食
食べ
べま。
ますす
Alright. But I'm telling you now that if you do it again, I will have to do something about it. So don't do it again. Because it's not just you that you're affecting. Right? So I'd be careful.
結構走りますよ。
結構はい結構 Oh, 結構 often. 結構、結構は知りま、知ります。Oh, 知りましょう。Ooh, I often run. Nice. Oh wait, I quite
結
often?
構
Listen, duo. Often and quite often. Oh, I get why they did. Yeah, no worries, virus. Like personally, I don't want to get in trouble. It is due diligence. I think Lotus is like over there in his corner, like brooding, like heckin' Coke. Meanwhile, like he's throwing back like his six cup of coffee. I'm just kidding. He's probably drinking coffee right now. Gekko ashirimashou. I quite often run. I often quite run? No, I quite often run.
結構
I run quite often? Oh, that's true. Yeah.
どれぐらい歩きますか？
どれぐらい Okay, どれぐらい歩きますか Walk? Nice. 歩く Right? 歩きますか How often do you
どれぐらい
Interesting. How often you walk? Huh. How does that relate to what am I thinking of? Oh no. I don't know the phrase anymore. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. Maybe it's oh no. No. Atsuka? No. Yeah. I'm thinking of how. And I don't remember how. Dore gurai. Okay, short. Dore gurai arukimasu ka? There's a phrase that was introduced about how to do something. Don't remember what the phrase is.
どれぐらいジムで運動しますか？
どれぐらい運動
します。
しますか something.
どれぐらいジムで運動しますか？
Oh, ジム
ジム
でどれぐらいジムで運動しますか？
はい結構サッカーをします。
はい、結構サッカーをします。結構。結構。
よくスポーツをします。
Naturally. よく。よく and 結構。Naturally. よくスポーツをします。どれぐらいスポーツをしますか？ Oh, I often play sports. Oh, okay. Interesting. Do you play sport? How often do you play sports?
これからもっと歩きます。
That's kind of weird. Like I often play sports, but how often? これから。これから。From now on? It's probably from now on, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. これ Yeah, これから。これから makes sense. もっと歩きます。I'm going to walk from now on.
これから
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna walk more. Oh. Yeah, もっと歩きます。Interesting. これから。
これからもっとジムに行きます。
Welcome back. これから
これから
もっと
これからもっとジムに行きます。ジムに
行きます。
行きます。
I'll go to the gym more from now on. Interesting.
じゃあこれからもっとスポーツをします。
Yeah. これからもっとスポーツをします。Okay.
週末によく筋トレをします。
週末によく筋トレ Wait. 筋トレをします。I didn't get this before.
筋トレをします。
Lift weights? No. 筋トレ? Oh, that's interesting. So this must be like lift, maybe? And then this is the weights part? I don't know. Why is it half and half? Just トレ.
週末によく筋トレをします。
筋トレをします. Interesting. I lift weights on the weekend. I often lift weights on the weekend. 筋トレをします. I definitely didn't get 筋トレをします. ジム
これからちゃんと運動します。
これからちゃんと運動します.
少し筋トレをします。
少し筋トレをします。どれぐらい筋トレをしますか? How often do you lift weights?
毎週サイクリングをします。
毎週、サイクリングをします。I go cycling every week. 毎週
サイクリング。
週末はよくサイクリングを
します。
She seems like she's having a lovely time. Do you exercise quite often?
結構
結構運動しますか? Oh, yes.
運動しますか?
Okay.
毎週、
My shoe is awesome. My shoe. My shoe.
サイクリングを
を
します。
Alright, alright. Oh, we're only gonna do one lesson set today because of the last day of Neverwinter. Just to keep my schedule running here. Phone. 携帯
携帯
Interesting. Osake? Oh my gosh, osake.
携帯をたくさん使います。
携帯をたくさん使います。携帯 Oops. 使います。たくさん。Oh. I use my phone a lot. たくさん。携帯をたくさん使います。遅くまで。遅くまで。遅くまで携帯で音楽を聴きます。Okay. I listen to music with my phone late. I listen to music late on my phone. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I'm like, man, that's kind of weird.
4時間ぐらい携帯でゲームをします。
I mean, I get the idea though. 4時間ぐらい携帯でゲームをします。So, I play video games late. No, not late. I play video games on my phone. That's implied on my phone. For the other four. For about 4 hours. For about 4 hours. Okay.
お酒
お酒
お酒を飲みますか？
お酒を飲みますか？
夜中、
夜中 Wait, 夜中
夜中、
Late at night. Oh, it's nothing like osokumade.
夜中、
Interesting. Yonaka. Interesting. Oh, that's the same image for the osokumade. Or asokumade? Osokumade. Asokumade. No, osokumade. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. What am I? I'm getting terms mixed up. I'll negotiate them later. Yoku よく夜中まで。夜中まで。まで。Oh, interesting. 夜中まで喧嘩します。喧嘩します。寝坊します。I mean. Hmm.
仕事します。
Yeah, so they're replacing it with the same one that I'm thinking of as well. Until late at night instead of until late.
お酒をやめたいです。
お酒をやめたいです。やめたいです。Oh. やめたいです。
やめたいです。
Oh, I see. Well, this unit is kind of tough, actually. Lots of... Okay. I want to quit alcohol. Okay, お酒をやめたいです。That's a deep cut. いや、やめる。
夜中に SNS を見ます。
Okay.
夜中
夜中
SNS
SNS
を見ます。夜中に SNS を見ます。夜中に SNS を見ます。
Okay. I see.
夜中に SNS を見ます。
I gotta really pay attention.
夜中にゲームをします。
夜中にゲームをします。
タバコを吸いますか？
タバコ。Ah, there's more. タバコを吸いますか What the heck is this? I don't have sui. Wait, is that smoking? You smoke? What the heck? Oh, it's the full phrase. Oh, interesting. He must. Okay, to smoke, sui. Oh, su. Okay, that makes sense. Suimasu. To smoke, but to do smoking? Interesting. Oh, because you can smoke other things. That's fair. Yeah, you can breathe in other things. But the breathe in smoke? Okay.
タバコを吸いますか？
Tobacco. Oh, tobacco. Oh, that kind of... Yeah, okay. I see why they say tobacco. Okay. Interesting. Why is this in hiragana? Tobacco. Is that really... Interesting.
もうタバコを吸いたくないです。
Okay. もうタバコを吸いたくないです。Okay. I don't smoke anymore. Or I don't want to smoke it. Yeah, 吸いたくないです。
タバコは全然吸いません。
すいません。タバコは全然吸いません。Okay.
タバコも吸いません。
タバコも吸いません。Wow. All the phrases. Wait. Oh, either. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't smoke either. I can see that. Don't really drink coffee either.
コーヒ
Wait. コーヒ
ーも
ーもあまりの飲みません。
飲みません。
Dang.
ビール
ビールもあまり飲み
飲
ません。
みません。
オキドキ。
これからもっと運動します。
これからもっと運動します。これから。これから。I like this. これからもっと。I like the combination of これから and もっと。はい、これからもっと日本語を勉強します。Right? Oh no, wait, does that work? Wait, これから勉強、日本語を、もっと。いやいや、これから、I think that works. これからもっと、No. これから日本語をもっと勉強します。Probably how that works. 週末はよく、サイクリングをします。
します。
4時間ぐらい携帯でゲームをします。
Right. 4時間ぐらい携帯でゲームをします。I play video games. 携帯 Now we have Sumaho, but we went with Keitai. Jeez. I don't know. We have Denwa. Okay.
毎週サイクリングをします。
毎週
サイクリングをします。
どれぐらいジムに行きますか？
どれぐらい Okay, this is how often, right? どれぐらいジムに行きますか？ Okay.
去年1回病院に行きました。去年に1回
病院
ご両親病院です行きました。去年1回病院に行きました。去年1回病院に行きました。
去年1回に病院行きました。あ、去年1回病院にwhoops. I slid in the wrong place.
毎朝2時間サイクリングをします。
毎朝2時間サイクリングをします。毎朝
1ヶ月に3回レストランで食べます。 1ヶ月に
1ヶ月に
3
3
回
回
1ヶ月に3回レストランで食べます。
レストラン。
レストランで食べます。
食べます。そう。1ヶ月に
3 1ヶ月に3回レストランで食べます。
Okay, wait. Was that 3回 or 3回
1ヶ月に3回レストランで食べます。1ヶ月に3回レストランで食べます。
I guess it sounds like 回。So, 1回、2回、3回、and 4回? So, nothing changed?
1ヶ月に3回レストランで食べます。
よくスポーツをします。
よくスポーツをします。Yeah, this one's kind of weird. Then you just ask back. Take care, virus. Sleep well. Hope you studied well. And good luck with your studies tomorrow. Buenas noches. Okay. So, どれぐらい How often?
A と少し筋トレをします。
少し Oh no, 少し筋トレをします。筋トレをします。
A と少し筋トレをします。
筋トレをします。And then どれぐらい筋トレをしますか？
もうクリニックに行きましたか？
もうクリニックに行きましたか？はい。日曜日に1回行きました。Yes, I went once on Sunday. Okay.
よく生の野菜を食べますか？
よく生の野菜を食べますか？ Oh man. Okay. So far, they're talking about like health and fitness, right? Health and fitness stuff. That's why we were having that digression about stuff. So health and fitness, lots of health and fitness. Both health and fitness. So kind of like nutrition and fitness. De mo, 1日に1回オレンジジュース、いや、ジュースの飲みます。
去年1回病院に行きました。去年1回病院に行きました。
Alright, 15 minutes of kanji. 15 minutes of kanji. Actually, we're just gonna do it this way, right? We're just gonna tap this. Bango. Sure. 1回。
1回。
Okay.
晩ご飯
Did we even have a new character?
晩ご飯。
1回。900。食べ物。晩ご飯。昼ご飯。
晩ご飯。晩ご飯。
1回。
晩ご飯。晩ご飯。1回。晩ご飯。11。昼ご飯。飲み物。
1回。
昼ご飯。 晩ご飯1回。食べ物600。
Okay.
ご飯
晩ご飯300。昼ご飯ご飯1回。
Okay. I don't actually remember what the new. Yeah, I don't think we have new kanji. Yeah, 1万。
1万
Wait,
1回
I don't have.
1万
Oh, okay.
1万
1回。
1回。
1万
1万
1回1回。
Wait a minute. What?
1分
I guess that's fine.
1
1日. But they're looking for a tsuitachi here. Oh my gosh, please.
1回1時
時。
1万
Okay.
1回回
1つ1回。4月1万。朝ごはん
1万
1回。1分1つ
1つ。
1週間
週間。That's a good one.
1万。
1回回
20分
20分。
1回。1万500。3時
え Alright. Actually, I don't know what this looks like in the area. Oh! Oh, it just doesn't have one. Oh, interesting. So they still have kanji exercises though. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright, alright.
今回
1回
今回今回1回。
今回今回今回
1回1回。今回今夜1万1回。今月
1回回
50分
50分。
肉
え
今回
今回
1回。学校
今回
今月今日1回。今回1万。
1回
1回。
1回。8000。
8000。
車今回9分。
Intriguing. Yeah, we're gonna do this in Switch. 1日。Wait, 1日。Oh, wait. 1? 1日に。Oh,
1日に
wow, that looks weird. Okay.
晩ご飯晩ご飯
Interesting per day. Yeah. Makes sense.
晩ご飯、朝ごはん、ご飯、一日に、
一日に、
3月、
晩ご飯晩ご飯
1日に
1日に don't do this.
晩ご飯、晩ご飯、
Okay.
一日に、
Okay.
晩ご飯、11月、食べ物、朝ごはん、
Okay.
1日に
Okay.
1日に
晩ご飯、一日に、
Okay. Fair enough.
ご飯、今月、朝ごはん、
Okay.
晩ご飯
飲み物、食べ物、晩ご飯、今月、一日に、
Okay. All right. Okay.
一日に、
Mm-hmm.
1週間
一日に、
Mm-hmm.
一日、一週、
Mm-hmm.
1日に
Ah, don't do that.
1日に1日に
一週間、一週、一週間、一日に、
5
5
日、
日、11月、昨日、
1週間週間
一週間、4つ、月曜日、2000、一日、
1日に
1日に。Oh, stop
1
doing that.
日
Don't do that. 明
明
日、
1
1
月、
月、
5
5
日、
日、
1日に、 1
1
週間、
週間。
1週間週間
Oh, don't. Oh, yeah, yeah. This.
見ます。
え
1週間、
Mm-hmm.
1日に、
Mm-hmm.
母、
Mm-hmm.
家、
Wow, that looks weird. All right, one more. Okay.
1日に、
Okay.
4日
1日に、1日に、
Okay.
4日、
Mm-hmm.
1日1日に
Mm-hmm.
1日に
4日、4日、4日、1日に、
5
日
日、
昨日、毎日、
4日
Mm-mm.
4日
日本、
Mm-hmm.
1日に、4日、11、何時間、
1日に
Okay.
1日に
Okay.
明
明
日、
日、4
4
日、
日、1日、
Oh my gosh, that's... Oh no. Oh, this is toxic. Tsuitachi. Oh boy.
昨日一日
に
4日
Oh, that's kind of dirty. That's really dirty.
昨日小さい京都1日に4日
That's kind of dirty. That is very, very dirty. Okay. So, yeah. I think we can hold off on the rest of this. All right. How long was it? Too long. I guess we didn't really go that long, did we? Well, try to not push ourselves too. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so that's a wrap for Duolingo Japanese today. Thanks for hanging out, folks. If you're gonna watch this later, thanks for watching. As always, mata shita. Right, mata shita. I'm gonna change gears now. We're gonna switch over to Mandarin. And I'm gonna get up, walk around a little, stretch a little bit, and then come back. Right. A little break. Thank you. Be right back.